Is a crash similar to Lehman Brothers coming down the pike? I I tell you what, we're gonna go into this. Man, I tell you, this is interesting. Nerve-wracking, but interesting. This is Bloomberg, not a right-wing outfit by any stretch of imagination. EU leaders brace for a hard winter as Russia tightens gas grip. Energy security and surge in prices are top of EU agenda. Governments discuss preparedness. Preparedness. Oh, only preppers prepare for gas supply disruptions. All right, so I want to show you something here. A day earlier, the bloc's biggest economy, Germany, warned that Russia moves to slash EU gas supplies risks sparking a collapse in energy markets, drawing a parallel to the role of Lehman Brothers in triggering the financial crisis. The supply woes have already pushed gas and power prices to new record highs. It's interesting. Let's keep looking. Let's see. We have an obligation prepared for the worst case scenario, and indeed, the worst case scenario for Europe would be complete cutoff of gas from Russia. Now, check this. The notion of cheap energy is gone, and the notion of Russian energy is essentially gone. Okay, that's the Latvian prime minister. The EU's executive arm will put forward next month a plan on how to reduce demand. How to reduce demand. That's called rationing, my friends. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, big greenie, told reporters that in Brussels that member states are well prepared, but asked if he was worried that Russia might use routine technical maintenance as an excuse to fully stop gas deliveries. He didn't want to comment because what's happening? Let me show you something. This Der Spiegel, the German thing. Economy Ministry has plans to expropriate Nord Stream 2. The federal government's running a model is likely to annoy Vladimir Putin by taking his property. And then we got Germany triggers gas alarm, accuses Russia of economic attack. Now, hang in there. There's a method to my madness here, my friend. Gas rationing in Germany will hopefully can be avoided, but it cannot be ruled out. This is Habeck, which is some guy, bigwig in Germany. I forgot who he was. Let's see. The economy minister, German's economy minister, Robert Habeck. From now on, gas is a scarce commodity in Germany. We're therefore now obliged to reduce consumption. Now already in summer. Russia denied the supply cuts so deliberate, with state supplier Gazprom blaming a delay in the return of a serviced equipment caused by Western sanctions. Local Utility Association asked the government to protect consumers with subsidies or risk utilities going bust because low-income retail customers defaulting. I showed you the article on Nord Stream 2 being expropriated by the Germans. Well, check this out. Data released on Thursday showed Germany has imported 22% less natural gas in the first 4 months of 2022, but the cost has gone up by 170%. Facing dwindling deliveries, Germany has since late March been at phase one, which includes strict monitoring of gases. Okay, but it's only going to get worse. Watch this. In the second stage, the market is still able to function without the need for state intervention that would kick in the emergency stage, but Nord Stream 1 is due to undergo maintenance from July 11 through July 21 when flows will stop. Extend maintenance of Nord Stream 1 would further tighten the market and make it harder to fill the gas storage until winter. And of course, this is in Russia's strategic interest. I had to laugh at this here. Germany pushes for a G7 reversal on fossil fuels and climate blow. Europe faces energy fallout from Russia's war in Ukraine, or NATO's advancement, we should say. Pledged to end public financing of such fuels came recently. Anyway, I can't read this anymore because I don't subscribe. But anyway, hold on a second. Germany is pushing for the G7 nations to walk back a commitment that would halt the financing of overseas fossil fuel fund projects by the end of the year. It would be a major reversal in tackling climate change. It would also go against IEA, International Energy Agency, advice that no new oil and gas projects should be developed in the world if the world is committed to limiting and warming by 1.5 degrees Celsius. It's such a freaking Couldn't happen for a better group of people. EU winter leaders brace for hard winter. All right, so the point of this is, it's not as if people just sit back and allow bad things to happen to their countries without some kind of pushback. If Germany starts expropriating Russia, and they're already doing it in the EU, and the hell, America is doing it. What do you think Russia is going to? And if they, I mean, this is no game. I mean, look, we've all known the Latinx stuff, all that crap on the 80,000 genders. I mean, all that silly. You can do that when the economy is going well. You can't do that when you got no way to feed your family. Everyone knows this. The fat has got so big that is going to be burned off. The climate change stuff, the pronouns, the friggin' CRT, all that stuff is going to go out the door, as we're seeing in Germany right now. That doesn't mean the people who promote that stuff just go away, though, if that makes sense. That also doesn't mean that there won't be scrambles for rationing and strife when it comes to the rationing's coming. This is in Europe. I'm not so sure it's going to happen here, but this is in Europe, and I hate to say it, Europe's still a big deal, man. I know Europe's dead in terms of it's a dying society. It's chaotic. It's dying. We know this. The idea of this white, these white people. I'm Europe. Yeah, well, dude, good luck with that, because friggin' your homeland is dead, man. You know what I'm saying? And 100 years from now, this going to be. I don't know who's going to run it. Muslims. I don't know. But this is a problem because the Europeans have for so long lived under unicorns and rainbows, and literal rainbows, if you know what I'm saying. And that won't work when you're freezing. Anyway, the point being, I'm sitting there thinking, if the energy markets just continue to go up and rationing comes, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. And I'm sitting there, I'm laughing in a way because of climate change. Let's see what BlackRock is talking about. Let's see. So the climate-istas, the BlackRocks of the world, they used to have on the front page a bunch of green crap. Let's see if they still do. So BlackRock empowers more investors voting to whatever. Investing in the net zero transition. BlackRock and housing setting the record straight. Oh no, because they're still worried. Commodities, cash. It's almost like they. Isn't that interesting? It's almost like they've not had. Look at that. The only thing we got right here on the front page is this right here. Funds that match up investing goals. Look at that. Why? Oh my. Right here. All right, you still got changing climate down here. June 16th. April 29th. April 21st. Last time they did videos on this. It used to be all over. Sustainability at BlackRock. I bet in about 6 months we don't see this anymore. Why they got it pink like that? Oh, let's see. Net zero. Okay, so they're still talking net zero. They're behind it. I bet we don't see that much anymore. Let's go to, can we get institutional in here? I'm not sure. Anyway, as much as I like the idea of the climatistas taking it on the chin, and I do, I love it. I'm not sure what the chaos that's going to ensue. I'm not sure if that's going to lead to war. And I'm going to do a video here in just a second looking back at what the markets did during war. I don't know, man. But if we get another Lehman Brothers, and see, I don't know. How would that play out? I mean, the thing is, Lehman Brothers went kaput. It's not like these utilities are going to go kaput because we need to have electricity. We need to have power generation. That's a fact. So if it's nationalized, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let's take a look at what S&P is doing. This is a Chinese stock I've kept my eye on for freaking many, many years. Let's take a look. Maybe I'll save that for a different video. Anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of this. It's frightening in a way. I don't think it's not without precedence. You know what I'm saying? We saw what happened in World War II, and we're going to dive into that here in the video in just a second. I don't know. I don't think the utilities go in the way of Lehman Brothers. See, the thing is guys pushing paper from point A to point B in terms of managing finance. That's not the real economy. So Lehman Brothers could go down. We could all go kaput, bankrupt financially, but we still have energy. We still these utilities aren't going kaput. I mean, they could get bailed out, but that's a real economy. And the bankers aren't a real economy. They're just not. So it's not like if Lehman Brothers goes out and we all lose our investments, that if the utilities go out, they're going to be propped up in 2 seconds flat because we need electricity. Anyway, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to find out. All right, well, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. And like, don't just give me all kinds of negative stuff. Everyone says, "Oh, the Russians, the commies, the Chinese." This, I just give me real thoughts. Don't just think like, "Oh, it's wrong." If you're negative, that's fine. But why? It's got to be more than just Biden's leaving us down. I don't. That's just basic stupid stuff. I don't. I mean, it's not stupid, but it's basic stuff that's just like so boring. Well, give me some real stuff to jump on. All right, love to hear your thoughts.